Hello everyone, back tuning into Snow Watch. So we've got some cold weather coming up at the end of the week, really starting from around Wednesday in the north and then across the country on Thursday and Friday. It's coming in from a polar maritime air source, which will eventually become Arctic in nature. It's not the Siberian freeze that's going on across many eastern parts of Europe at the moment. It has been taking place over the past few weeks. It's come from a northwesterly type source. The areas are usually cold, really, for what is effectively just a polar maritime air source. So we are looking at snow with this, but I wouldn't be expecting tremendous amounts of snow down in the south, to be honest. I think many southern counties will probably miss most of the snow. Famous last words, you never tell until you get close to a time frame. But at the moment, it doesn't look a great deal coming in to the south. For the north, though, I think there will be some snow, and particularly through Scotland, Northern Ireland, North West England. We'll have to firm up closer to the time frame. So I'm just giving you a heads up really about what's going on and what the snow potential is with this particular spell. Before you get on with that though, just say about the ads. So there's links to articles on all the pages. Have a browse through your click through the links. If there's any articles that you're interested in, you have this paper website. Thanks very much for doing that. This is the first snow watch since November, and there hasn't been many snow watches at all so far this winter, it has to be said. So hopefully this is just the start. We'll have more over the next few weeks. We'll start off with fact charts then. These are the this is the human interpretation of the computer models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is for midnight on Thursday. You can see what's going on. By then we've cleared a cold front down across into France. So we're going to have a band of rain coming southwards through Wednesday and then introducing this cold air. And if you follow the isobars back, there's a lot of Atlantic air coming with this northwesterly flow. But you see that particularly for Scotland, the air does back quite a long way north. So it's Arctic and polar maritime air sort of getting mixed up together. And this is definitely driving cold air down into the north by midnight on Thursday. As you go through into midday Thursday, that cold air has come down right way across the country. Again, particularly for the north, where we get the Arctic sourced air. Elsewhere for England and Wales, you see that the parcels of air actually coming from sort of the northern Atlantic. So for England and Wales and Ireland, it's more of a polar maritime airstream. For Scotland, it is a proper Arctic airstream on Wednesday. There's troughs within the flow, indicating there will be bands of showers coming through. And then as we go through into Friday, we're all more in an Arctic sourced air than I think on Friday. So probably the isobars back. Again, it has got quite a long Atlantic sea trek. Nevertheless, most parts of the country, the isobars is going back up towards the far north. So I think Friday is probably the coldest day of this spell. And then by Saturday, it might actually already be coming to an end. So a sharp swipe of cold air, and then probably turning milder over the weekend. That's how it's looking at the moment, but you never tell. It might go a little bit longer than that. So this is how the GFS is seeing things. Those charts were based on the UK Met Office model and also probably on the E70UF. This is the this GFS's take on things. And again, you see we've got those proper Arctic northerlies coming to Scotland on Thursday. This is midday on Thursday. England and Wales and Ireland has a little bit more Atlantic influence to that air. But it is still cold even in the south, but the true Arctic air is up across Scotland. We're probably all going to Arctic air as we get through into Friday. So this is midday on Friday. There's a little bit of a disturbance out to the northwest, and you can see a slight elongation in the isobars just there to the south of the line. That's a little bit of a disturbance coming down. May just enhance the shower risk on Friday within this Arctic air. And of course, little troughs and disturbances are possible with this flow. In any case, it will be quite an unstable northerly airstream. We go into the end of Friday into Saturday and build a little bit of a ridge. So already by 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, we're starting to cut off the coldest of the air with this scenario. I mean, as we go into Saturday itself, look at this, the wind begins to bat round into west. For England and Wales, still quite cold, but for Scotland already started to bring west-southwesterlies in by midnight on Sunday, heralding the end of what is a very short, sharp burst of winter. So, have a look at the precipitation charts, Ben. See if there is going to be precipitation with these cold winds. Here we go for midday on Thursday, when you see that we've got some sort of disturbance in the south. That's probably just rain going up to Wales and North West England. Certainly wintry showers possible there. And then up to Northern Ireland and Scotland, where I think we're probably looking at snow showers. We find more wintry conditions, particularly piling into the west through the course of Thursday. Takes up to midnight on Friday. Many southern eastern areas look mostly dry, although there is something running down the North Sea, could be threatening some wintry showers to eastern coastal counties. And then on Friday, there's a suggestion of some wintry showers coming through Wales and the Midlands. That's classic Cheshire Gap type situation with wintry showers coming through there. And really snow showers around the northern west face coast of Scotland, coming down into Northern Ireland and northwestern parts of England as well. Very little elsewhere. Into Saturday, I think pulls back towards the coast overnight, Friday into Saturday. And then we get through into Saturday itself. There's some sort of disturbance running in across Ireland and southwest England. The models are really messing about with this feature, sometimes being pushed right across the country, bringing quite a wet day for Saturday. Other times it's just sliding down to the southwest. So we leave that alone, I think, and just say that for eastern areas, eastern coastal areas, there will still be a risk of some wintry showers on Saturday. Temperatures looking like this for Thursday. So in the south around 4 or 5 degrees, quite cold. The north, though, is genuinely cold. So Wales, for example, just 1 or 2 degrees. Northern England, 2 or 3. Scotland barely above freezing, as is Northern Ireland. Widespread frost on Thursday night into Friday morning, and a cold day on Friday with temperatures in the south around 3 or 4 degrees, barely above freezing again from North Wales northwards. Another widespread frost on Friday night. And then on Saturday, well, still cold for the north, barely above freezing for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. England and Wales, around 4 or 5 degrees, so not too bad. Widespread frost at England and Wales on Saturday night. It's starting to already turn a bit milder for Scotland and Northern Ireland. And then if we go a bit further ahead, that probably heralds a milder day on Sunday, with temperatures in the north going up to around 4 or 5 degrees. In the south, we're at around 6 to 7. Notice Cornwall already up to 10 degrees by Sunday. So this would be precipitation type forecast based on the GFS from the weatheroutlook.com. Remember, we haven't got the high resolution models yet, so we don't have the Euro 4 model, we don't have WRF. They have the high-res models, and they'll come on stream around Wednesday. So we will do another snow watch on Wednesday, where we'll have the high-resolution models to add to this. But the GFS model is forecasting that for midnight on Thursday morning, we've got snow showers piling into Scotland, Northern Ireland and North West England. What you have to bear in mind with this is that does look like quite a mass of snow across Scotland and Northern Ireland. These are showers, so won't be continuously snowing. Always look a little bit more dramatic than they are. Go through to 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and then in 6 o'clock in the morning, and again snow showers are into Scotland, Northern Ireland, North West England and Wales. Very little down in the south and the east. Through Thursday itself, we have more snow showers again for northern and western parts of Scotland, particularly coming down into Northern Ireland, northwest England, down into Wales, possibly something coming onto the moors, southwest England too. Some of these are beginning to push in towards the Midlands as well. Some parts of the West Midlands getting a few snow showers later on Thursday afternoon. The air will be cold enough for snow, I think, because it is an unusually cold air mass for what is really just a polar maritime air source being mixed with Arctic air. Into 9 o'clock in the evening on Thursday, those snow showers are dying back towards the northern western face of the coast, but they're still going. There's still a suggestion through North West England and North Wales as well, as something more general perhaps coming through, perhaps Northern Ireland as well, and some of that getting down in towards the Midlands. So a bit of a Cheshire Gap streamer perhaps setting up there. And possibly with this pattern you could get a Pembrokeshire dangler as well, which might enhance the snow risk down across Pembrokeshire. We go through into Friday, and again snow showers are particularly around these northern and western coasts, very little coming down into eastern and southern parts of the country. And then through Friday itself, again the suggestion we perhaps have it through the snow showers coming through southwest Scotland, northwest England, down into North Wales, possibly a bit of a streamer going through the Cheshire Gap into the Midlands as well. That's particularly for the north and the northwestern part of the Midlands. And then as we go through into Saturday, everything starts to die away towards the coast. Saturday itself brings that area of rain, which might have sleet or snow over the moors to southwest England. But remember, this is being shunted about with each model run, actually, so don't take that too literally. And again, there could be some wintry showers running down the east coast. Otherwise, Saturday looks like a drier day, as does Sunday as well. And then by then, we're going back towards rain, really, into next week, as the GFS wants to turn it milder. We'll wait and see about that. So it really does look like it's the north and west that is getting the snow risk with this. There could be some coming down the eastern coast as well, but I wouldn't expect too much in the south, too much in the southwest. It's sort of Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northwest England, North Wales, possibly coming down into the Midlands if we get something moving through the Cheshire Gap, and perhaps more widely across Wales as well. There might be some wintry potential there. Detail is to be firmed up on, so extent of this, how much snow there is, be firmed up on. Certainly over high ground, I would expect 10 centimetres, 4 inches across Scotland and Northern Ireland. There could be a covering coming down to lower levels even in the northwest. Certainly wouldn't rule it out, but not widespread snow at this stage anyway down in the southeast, in the populated areas such as London. Looks like we're not going to get too much down there, but it's still fairly early days, so going to have to do snow watch again probably on Wednesday evening, where we will have the high res models as well. We have to put a bit more detail into all of this. So if you live in one of those areas that isn't in the snow risk at the moment, don't worry too much. You might find something popping up by the time we get through to Wednesday. Right, that's it for the first Snow Watch of 2017. Let's hope it's the first of many. We'll wait and see on that, but that's all for now, and thanks for watching.